without parole, just hit 20K. Oh yeah, they deserve it, cause they've been making great videos every day.
Hey guys, this is Jay Dow.
This is Gamecast Dr. Doom.
Hi, this is Gabriel.
Hey, this is Matt Club.
I'm Madman in Black, the Gamecat.
Hey guys,
it's your boy Lewis Knight.
GC here.
Congrats to you guys at Without Parole for 20,000 subs.
Congratulations on 20,000 subscribers Without Parole.
Congratulations on 20K subscribers.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on reaching 20K, Brian.
Congrats, 20,000 subs. That's awesome. You already knew it was a matter of time.
Congratulations to Without Parole Games for hitting 20,000 subs. You guys are awesome.
Congrats on 20,000 subscribers.
You guys truly deserve each and every single one.
And what I like most about your channel is the level of work you put into it, and you do it with such passion. It's fun to watch.
I love everything. The live shows, the game chat, the discussions between Desra and Brian on why we love.
But they've gone and done something really special, which is create one of the best gaming communities I've ever been a part of. And of course, I'm talking about the Game Cats.
What I love the most is the community. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thanks for making the VR community such a positive place.
Not only is it the greatest community, but it's also the closest family.
I just really appreciate everything you guys do. Keep up the great work.
Much love from me and Beat.
And may all your realities be virtual. I don't know what that means.
This is Game Station VR, just singing a song for them. And my friend came in with rum, and I'm gonna drink it. Alright, see you later. Rawr!
Don't puke.
You already did.
This is PSVR Gamescast Live.
Theater? No.
No.
Not theater.
Yeah,
Not
I
theater.
wanted.
It's the, what are we, Gamecat?
PSVR Gamescast Live. It's almost like I just said it a second ago.
No, daycare.
Yes.
Oh.
Kitten care.
Kittens.
Kitten care.
Kittens.
Game kittens. It's just me. Like, why does it seem like you were on the wrong sides? This whole camera thing's turned around. I can't quite keep it straight.
Is it? It
Yeah.
is reversed on this screen here, isn't it?
Yeah. As always, my name's Brian Paul, and to my right, your left. No, that's right.
It is, yeah.
The king of all VR kings, the sofa king himself, the baby sitter, Jeremy King.
The baby sitting on me. My God, kid. Is like a good 82
God,
pounds.
He is not 82 pounds.
Yeah, I'll turn him around so you want to see the screen?
And also to my right, your left.
Aiden.
82 pounds of Aiden.
It's not 82
Aiden
pounds.
Game Kitten.
Move that.
That game kitten.
Yeah.
That mid of
This
yours.
was the only way that I could make it to the show today, guys.
Oh, the mic's blocking Aiden. Aiden, check it out. There you are.
Mic block.
Mic block.
Oh, what's up with the slick hair? I just noticed.
I got a wake to go to right after this.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
Yes.
And then to my left, your right, the one, the only, Game Kitten Mommy. Mama Cat herself, Michelle Barricchione.
Yay, I
Good
can't
intro,
clap.
I like it.
Yeah, Aiden, we'll clap.
Not a bad intro.
Not a bad one. Thanks,
guys,
Alex the Game Cat, for your donation.
Alex, the Game Cat,
Yeah.
you are so generous. We thank you so much, dude. We love you.
Des, hello
Thank you.
from Disney World.
Hey.
Yay.
It's awesome. Des, we're making a guest cameo all the way
Yeah.
from the great Down Under.
The Down Under
nope.
of Florida.
Nope.
Is that not a thing?
That's not a thing.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Des, why aren't you riding rides right now?
Right? How do we know he's
Seriously.
not?
Right? He could totally,
Yeah, right?
He could totally be on Space Mountain right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always closed every time I
Excellent.
go. Why is Space Mountain always
Mountain.
closed?
Really?
Yeah.
I'd want my money back.
Right?
It's a-
Seriously.
It's a Disney staple right there.
It is.
I want my money back. Okay, so real quick here. Thank you to everybody who submitted a video for our introduction.
Yeah.
I know that some of you guys actually sent some at the very, very absolute last minute that we just couldn't get in on time.
Yes.
But you know what? I do want to say thank you to everyone, because it was so moving for all these videos to be rolling in and be like stitching them all together earlier this morning.
Yeah.
And it's just like so moving. The number of people that set up, what an amazing community we have, and just like what a great channel in general we have. Thank you for making this 20K.
The most moving video.
Yeah, really.
Right. This has been this. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, here we are. We're 20,000. I didn't prepare anything. Oh well.
Yep.
Like we'll just the show must go on. Everything's gonna be fine. And then next thing I know, all these videos roll in, and I'm like, like literally sitting at my keyboard crying this morning. I'm a big
Matthew,
big fan.
congratulations on your wife due on the 12th, second baby.
Hey, congratulations.
Diz the Game Cat, thanks for your donation.
Diz, you're awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
dude.
But I do want to say that I do have
Kevgrat, you can always submit one. He didn't know he could submit one.
Absolutely. We'll do it next week. We'll do it later. Hey, you know what? If you do it right now, I might be able to edit it into
Look,
the
he's
show.
already trying to hit the mic like I do all the time.
I'm gonna Mikey Diaz the fuck out of that microphone.
Right? Jens, thanks for the donation.
Jens, thank you so much.
20K.
This is such an awesome celebration day. And actually, we at the absolute last minute, we got a very special video from somebody hopefully you all know. So I'm going to switch over to that right now. This is John Riggs.
John Riggs.
Riggs.
John Riggs. I just want to say, can they still hear us? Yes. Oops, I won't talk then. I was going to mimic what he was saying.
Crap.
Subscribers than that. All right, that's how big that is. So congratulations. It's certainly one of the best channels for PSVR content as far as I'm concerned on YouTube. It's one of the channels I always watch out for. I love your reviews. I love that they're just quick and concise and to the point and easily digestible without a bunch of just other stuff thrown in there. Just like, here's your review, here's the video. Love popping in on the streams when I get a chance too. So again, congratulations. I'll leave you to it, and looking forward to more content coming up. Congrats, buddy.
All right, so I think the volume was down for part of that. We can always
Looks like it was down for all of it.
For all of it?
Nobody can hear the clip. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. We'll see if we can re-air that later in the show with the sound fix. I was putting all this together absolute last minute. Sorry about that. So thank you very much, John Riggs, for sending that along. We will show it again later. But just as so many people said in the introduction video, that what makes Without Parole great is the community, and that's all you guys. That's not us. That's you guys.
Yeah.
So thank you for being part of that. And so I want to say regarding our community, go join our community, our actual PlayStation 4 community. PSVR Without Parole Game Cat. Search for that in your community tab on your PlayStation 4 and join us over there. Pretty awesome stuff.
Yep.
And I want to give a shout out to Metcat, who was supposed to do the intro for this week, but because we hit 20K unexpectedly, you got bumped to next week.
We'll be next week.
Don't you worry about a thing, buddy.
Also, thank you Meow Dow and Madman Black for your donations.
Thank you, Meow Dow and Madman in Black. We love you both.
Said thanks for bringing Simba.
Just like a cat, he's on the table and tossing my papers on the floor.
Yeah.
As more, just more shout outs to our community. I want to thank King Julian for sending me some Hong Kong currency last night to play Toy Clash because he was like, you need to check this game out. He goes, I know you haven't played it, and then also we want to give a shout out to Madman in Black, the Game Cat. For sending this is awesome. Right behind this,
actually, he's more rawr.
He's more of a rawr for sure. Right behind me is a brand new addition to the set. It is a very special framed.
He says thank you too.
Dude.
Framed Death Note.
That's so funny. I saw that from I forget his name, the guy who does these.
Well, this comes from 8-Bit Boutique.
Yeah, 8-Bit Boutique.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was going to get with Michelle and say, we should order Brian that.
Well,
they were way ahead of you.
Madman Black, the Game Cat beat you to it.
Nice.
Also, we also want to say, and this obviously, I don't want to bring the show down too much, but part of our community, when people in our community are hurting, everybody's hurting with you, and we're all here together. So shout out to Hugo Paquette. You might know him better as YouTuber The Beerstee's Cavern. His father is undergoing cancer surgery today, probably as we speak. So our hearts go out to you, and obviously nothing but positive vibes to Hugo's father. But a little more uplifting.
Yeah.
Bloody Bobby, thank you for your donation.
Thank you so much, Bloody Bobby. Game Cat X. We want to say that Grim Catnip, the Game Cat,
Grim Catnip,
and God Cannon PSVR are hosting the Catnip Games.
Yeah, they still are.
They still are, but due to the PlayStation Network outage that's been going on the last few days, the Catnip Games Rec Room Royale has been moved to this upcoming Sunday, the 5th.
Oh, nice.
At 6 p.m. Central. I don't know what that means. Central
I forget.
Time. I don't know. There's some mountains and different time zones. They don't even celebrate Easter over there.
No.
What?
No Santa.
They still have slots open. The winner will get $40 in North American PSN dollars. There'll also be a Catnip Games Sprint Vector Edition on the 19th. That's going to be a Sunday. The winner will get $20 North American PlayStation bucks. So all sorts of great
And
things.
Splat the Game Cat, thank you for your donation.
You know who that is, right?
Thanks, guys.
Adam Hansen. Shout out to Adam Hansen. Name Splat the Game Cat. I'm drinking your coffee right now, buddy. Thank you so much. he sends me coffee every month.
That was like the best gift ever for you.
It's totally
or slash
the gift
is the best gift
it's
ever
like
for
a
you.
subscription gift every
Way
month.
better than Jelly
And
of
you
the
totally
Month
go
Club.
through it too.
No, the copy alone pays for the post office box.
Nice.
Right?
We love you guys. We really, really do.
Aiden, the drink's blocking your face.
And then finally, as far as community goes, first of all, guys, make sure you send your intro for next week's show. Not next week's because obviously it's already lined up.
It's already taken care of.
But the week after, make sure you send your short, concise, sexy, something seductive, sweet,
sexy
indeed,
adorable,
short, sweet, and sexy.
Yep.
Please.
I like all of those things. To withoutparole@gmail.com. Remember, the show is now called PSVR Gamescast Live. Live.
Yeah. Live. Why do I feel like you're? I don't know.
Live.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm waiting for the coffee to kick in. What just happened? I'm hearing baby noises.
It's belching.
He
lots of belching.
Is it just belching or is it like?
That was before we started to
He's
film.
excited.
He threw up in my
his hand's
chair.
cold. No,
Yeah.
it's really all over
All
my
over
hand.
Mama Cat's hand, but in my chair.
I caught it.
She did catch
She
it.
caught it in my chair.
I was like a ninja. Psh, psh.
Yeah.
Like a
'Cause
ninja.
That's what ninjas do.
They catch puke.
In my chair.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Ships Geek Out. Pixel Rift is most unique experience I've had in a while.
Yeah, we agree with you, Ships Geek Out. Also, Jeremy kills people. Kev Gret.
He's not supposed to know that, although he does seem to know that.
As you guys know, Kev Gret is doing a giveaway. I don't even know who the winner was last week, but we'll figure that out, I swear.
That's right, yeah.
He goes, so many people are discovering PlayStation VR plays 3D Blu-ray, so I figured it would be
Nice.
cool to do a giveaway so people can see for themselves.
We talked about this last week.
Yep.
Indeed. We're doing it 4 weeks in a row. This is week number 3.
Yeah.
Are you interested in giving them away? Yes, we are. Maybe one a week. Yes, that's the thing. I have 4. This is number 3. Sealed Blu-rays for you to give away. We already gave away Kung Fu Panda to Bradley Shelton.
Nice.
Minions to
Congrats.
somebody else. So I'm not sure if we picked a winner yet. But this week is Aliens versus Monsters.
Which one is that? Is that movie from like
Alien
15
vs.
years?
Monsters.
I don't know. What are your bet? Who's going to
wow.
win? Aliens or Monsters?
Oh, I think they probably become friends. It's an animated movie, right?
Oh God, I hope not. That'd be so
I
lame.
think aliens
They become
win.
friends, I'm
What,
sure.
Aliens versus
win
Predators?
every
They
time.
become friends?
No,
I don't think that was a thing.
No, they didn't.
Somewhere there's probably an alien and a predator that live
Yeah.
together.
So what we want to do is I'm going to tweet in just a moment. And I'm gonna ask you guys to repeat that tweet. Repeat that tweet.
Repeat the tweet.
Repeat that tweet. And you're gonna do that. And let's see. What should I write? Hey! Exclamation point.
Yeah.
I wanna win a 3D Blu-ray.
Yeah.
From @Parole Games. I can't spell @Parole. There we are. Parole Games. And I think Kev Gray. I know it's Kev Gray. I just don't know.
Oh wow, are you a one-finger typer?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't.
I always
there
just
he is.
go.
Found him. And Kev Gray.
There he is.
Okay. I'm going to put #PSVR because everything we do is PSVR related, even 3D Blu-rays.
Pounding the table.
Good for the MP3s.
That's right.
Yep.
Mikey Diaz going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just sent that tweet out,
Tweeted.
okay?
Yep.
Now, if you want to win Monsters versus Aliens or Aliens versus Monsters, whatever it might be, because I can't read and there's a kid here, go like that tweet and retweet it, and then we'll pick a winner for next week.
Sweet.
Unlike this week where we didn't really pick a winner at all.
This week.
Sweet. All right. So I don't know. What do you
Thanks,
guys?
Wolfie Smith, for your donation.
Thanks, Wolfie Smith. You're
I love
awesome,
you.
dude.
I
We
almost
love
said
you.
the Game Cat, but
It's
it is
the
the Game
Cub.
Cub. I know.
Very
I
good
get
stuff.
it wrong every time.
All right. So last week was an amazing week for PlayStation VR.
A lot happening.
Correct.
Yes.
First and foremost, we got. God, what did we get? We got this. This is Detached.
Peggy 12.
Peggy 12. Peggy 12. This is Detached, and we found. And last week I didn't have a chance to play Detached before the show.
Yeah.
And I did play Detached after the show.
Yep.
And
I know. I came in to your live stream the minute you said, "All right, guys, I'm done here." I was like, "Frick, I missed it."
Yeah.
You know, you can watch them after they're over.
I know, but I wanted to be there throughout it.
So you didn't restart it later? Okay. So Detached, as it turns out, is actually pretty fantastic, and not because it's a great game, but because it's a great VR experience.
Nice.
It hasn't been since pretty much, I want to say launch, but maybe Ultra Wings, that I felt some crazy VR sensation I've never felt before.
Really?
Yeah, I felt like I was an astronaut floating out in outer space.
So it actually gave you that sensation.
Yes.
Of being there, moving, and
very, very much so. And I got to say that. Not only did it give you the sensation of moving, but with 3 difficulty settings and 3 ways of moving, there's a simulation mode, and the simulation mode is insane. Like, you really have very little control. Like, your acceleration and your turning and everything, it's all very delayed because you're floating out in zero gravity.
Yeah.
They give you as little control as possible, and when you master that, I mean, I can only assume that you're ready for outer space. For real. It's not a great game. Right, the checkpoints are really messed up. The mission objectives are just
Why are they messed up?
Because
also,
so what you're doing in most of the game
yeah.
is going around and collecting all these nodes that you need to fit into computer terminals. And so anytime you want to progress, you need all these nodes. So basically, you just keep an eye out for the nodes. So you complete a mission, you go around and look for nodes to start your next mission. Right, and sometimes you're looking for nodes for a half an hour, just taking your time, going out there in space, making sure you don't run out of fuel or out of oxygen, and and so you're trying to stay alive, and then finding the next computer node. There are no mission objectives. There's nothing on there's no map. There's no waypoint telling you where to go.
Yeah.
You're all just lost in space, right? And like I said in the review, it's not Liberty City. There's no good. There's no hey, there's the Empire State Building.
Right.
No, it's oh, there's another asteroid and another piece of metal.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Maybe that's the one.
Is that the same asteroid and piece of metal I saw beds, or am I on the other side of the map? I have no fucking idea.
You can't bring spray paint and tag them so you know.
Yeah, too bad they couldn't use some sort of a little
There's nothing
change
like that.
in the environment to let you know.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. You have to be real observant, and I'm not. I get lost in Worcester, right? And I live here. I've been here for a very long time. But with the checkpoints, so you say you spent an hour collecting all those nodes, and you go start the next mission. The checkpoint, in case you die, puts you at the end of the mission you already accomplished, and not at the beginning of the one you're about to start. So if you start the mission, and you're like, okay, I played, and I crashed into a wall, and my helmet cracked, and I died. Well, then you get sent back to the end of the last mission, in the hour you spent collecting those nodes,
all gone,
out the window.
Nope, frustrating.
Frustrating.
Hate it.
I'm done already.
It's super stressful. I lost hours and hours of progress every single time I died. And I was like, oh, I don't know. But you can't get over that feeling of being in zero gravity. It's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Price point on that again?
$25 in the U.S. The price, depending on where you live, is all over the place too. It's ridiculously expensive in some places. I don't seemingly no correlation at all to.
How long of a game?
I mean, after dying over and over and losing all that progress, I probably spent 7 hours with it.
Oh, all right.
But I think if you knew what you were doing and you were really good at it, you could probably play the whole thing in 2 hours.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Because half of what I was doing was just replaying the same stuff over and over.
All right.
Yeah. But more importantly than that, you guys know very well that what came out last week was my most anticipated PlayStation VR game of pretty much all time.
That's true.
Didn't I just see it on the table here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it
is.
Yep. Well, we can bring that up after this trailer shows.
Right, fair enough.
It is this is the Persistence. Persistence is unbelievable. It is actually better than I thought it would be. I spent 16 hours with it, pretty much nonstop. I don't know what else to say. This is just an unbelievable game. No previews, no reviews, no nothing is going to tell you how addictive this game is or how addicted to this game you will get until you're 3 hours in and you're like, no, I got to do this again. Yes, I just died, but yes, I just upgraded a few stats and I totally want to jump back in because I know that death was my fault and I can do this right.
Right.
Yeah.
I can do this better this time. Yeah, no, this is honestly by far my favorite VR game at this point. So
nice.
What are other people saying about it for reviews?
Everybody's in the same boat.
Oh, for real?
Oh, I think people are giving it 9s out of 10s.
Awesome.
People I think are scoring it even higher than I would.
Yeah.
And anyone, I did see a 7 out of 10, and I said, you know what, I never want to watch your channel again. I don't know who did that. It wasn't somebody I really watched anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but across the board, I think Frank gave it a 9 out of 10. I think
nice.
Dave Station, although he didn't review it, said nothing but positive things. Seraphim, positive things. Lewis Knight, all the Game Cats, all the PSVR YouTubers, nothing but positive things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, here, do you need this?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I just banged
I
the
went.
mic.
I went back after the podcast last week, and I played more of the Persistence.
Yeah.
And I had at least one headphone in that time, and then he was asleep. Door shut. Jay was at work, so I was basically all alone in the living room. And I had mentioned earlier
Sounds erotic.
that it wasn't scary at all. But then with the lights off and everyone gone, it was actually really scary. I obviously had gotten much further, but I was definitely scared to go around the corner and be like, something jumped out at me, and I was like, frick.
So, as far as I know, the retail copy is available in all regions right now. I would pick it up if you're a person. We always see people in the comments that are like, "Oh, I'm another digital game. I'm not buying another digital game." You don't have an excuse. It's $30 retail. You absolutely
physical copy.
You absolutely need to have this. Mine, I just did it because I'm a ridiculous collector.
Yep.
Yes, Ships Geek Out. Only DualShock.
Yes.
Yep.
And you'll be happy because it is. There's a lot of Twitch gaming here. Like there's very it feels like an arcade game, even though it's like a kind of a stealth game.
You would think it because it looks like it should be Move controllers, but it's actually way more comfy with the DualShock in this one.
Yeah, if the Move controllers had like dual analog sticks, I'd be like, absolutely.
Right.
But this is something that like you really need like finely tuned precision controls for, and it works so well.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that was that. That was last week.
He loves your animated hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not real. They're animated.
Yeah. Anime hands.
Anime hands.
Mm-hmm. So that was last week, but I was obviously PSVR this week.
Oh, Kevgret says Best Buy has it $23.99 with Gamers Club.
There you go.
There you go. Paul Station, thanks for the donation.
Paul Station, thank you so much. Hey, when people donate, you have to read their comment. What do you say?
I was just about to read it.
Yeah, sure. I got to keep an eye on Mama Cat.
Confession.
Mm-hmm.
For the first month of watching your channel, I thought Des and Jeremy were the same person. Anyway, congrats on 20K subs.
Sorry to hear that.
They look
Des.
nothing alike.
I would love to be a fencing magician.
I'm trying to figure out who should be offended.
Well, Des definitely should be offended.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Paul Station VR, the Game Cap.
Wow.
Yeah.
A Hobbit, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, that's all right.
A Hobbit says, hi from UK, watering the garden and watching on laptop. I love hearing stuff like that.
I know, because I'd love to be
hey, we're still
filming
going
from
about
the garden right
yeah,
now.
right?
That'd be awesome.
Can we film outside?
Right?
That was an instant no. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I melt inside. Forget about outside. Yep. All right, so we already covered PSVR last week. It's time to cover PSVR this week. Jeremy, you got to get those babysitting skills in order, man. You got to take care of that stuff.
Right.
All right, so let's see. So let's take care of the minor titles this week before we dump into. I don't know what I'm thinking. Am I thinking about dumping?
Whoa.
Are you thinking about dumping?
You better not be.
You can dump on Uncle Jeremy.
He did. He tooted on my leg a minute ago, actually.
He tooted on my leg.
He did. I could feel the
Yeah,
that feeling.
He farts. He did his one a day already.
Do that.
If you know his dad, makes sense.
He knows both of your voices from doing the podcast for 9 months. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's right. So it's comforting.
That's a real thing.
Well, he confuses Jeremy for Des, but I mean, other than that,
who doesn't?
Ships
geek out.
Speaking of shit, Ships geek out in honor of baby cat. Yeah, and Mako XL.
Hey, Mako.
I will adopt Mako XL's cat. No adopting kitties.
No, I'm not adopting your cat. Mako XL's been trying to give me his cat for like 2 months.
Well, you've been trying to get a cat for like 2 months.
So
yeah, at least.
I know we're really like procrastinating here, but I almost got a cat this week.
Oh, really? You're that close?
So close, but I just didn't have time. What day is today? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I might be getting a cat tomorrow. So
really,
if I very might have an actual game kitten. No offense, Aiden. Actual game kitten,
or like
crawling around the table next week.
How old is this cat?
Kitty.
Well, so the question is, if the cat I want is still available. Yeah. I wanted a gray cat, but the one I found is actually black and
I like this one way better.
Cute. And it was like it's like 3.5 months old.
Oh yeah.
And she's like just tiny, she's like the runt of the litter or something.
Yeah.
She's
nice.
Adorable.
Do you have a name yet?
Well, I mean, whatever cat I get is going to be named Tornado Sebastian Atreyu Paul.
Wow, that's a name. That is a name.
That was supposed to be your name, young sir. I tried to convince Michelle to name her kid Tornado, and when she said no, I said, that's going to be my cat's name then.
I'm not naming my child Tornado.
How awesome would that name be?
Right?
But really, though.
Like, my cat is going to be so
I feel like that's
lucky.
a setup for defeat of, he's going to just completely destroy the living room and stuff. just gonna go through like a
Right,
tornado.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I've already succumbed to the fact that the cat's gonna ruin my life, and I'm okay with it. All right. So, all right. So we still haven't talked about the games coming out this
Well,
week.
tell me,
All right.
what
So
are-
here are the minor games coming. That should already be out today. This one is only out in European territories, the UK, I think. This is called Peacefall, and Peacefall was already out as a non-VR game.
Yeah.
And you'll see here. Ooh, PlayStation First. Is that a thing?
PlayStation First.
Yeah. So Steel Minions. You saw Sheffield, whatever university here. This is like a student game. These students at
They
Sheffield
made it.
and now they've got a game division because Peacefall proper was so popular, and so they actually have a game division at this university that makes games. And so their project was to bring this into PlayStation VR, and here it is.
Nice.
So it's like
Tetris.
It's like £2 or something. Like it's
Oh
ridiculously
wow, it's
cheap.
totally like Tetris, huh?
Totally like Tetris, except like you're dealing with like these different quadrants, and then once you've completed these quadrants, the structure in the middle gets built up, and then you move on to like the next island. See the
Nice.
structure building up.
Do you know how many islands there are?
I don't, but it's like
I'm
I said, it's like
curious, yeah.
£3. It's like a super cheap game. £3,
Mhm.
£3 something. €3. I don't know currency. I don't know things.
We've established
Does
that
that thing
before.
keep? Yeah, so it keeps coming down. Then once you get the angle, you just drop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's
Interesting.
it's like Tetris.
And the shadow definitely aids in where it's gonna fall.
I'm assuming that in VR this has to be way easier. I've already got it downloaded. I haven't played it. I'll probably live stream it after the show.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I saw Polish Paul play a little bit of it last night. He played for like an hour
cool.
on his
Mhm.
stream, which I'm like, okay, if you're gonna play this for an hour, it's gonna be halfway
It's like a
entertaining.
few dollars.
Right?
Oh yeah, only a couple bucks at most. So that is that's Peaceful. Now here is here's another game that came out this week, but not in the U.S. This is called Thug Life, and I streamed this yesterday.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to watch that.
Yeah, I didn't get to the last portion where everybody kept saying, like, because I watched it, afterwards when
Yeah.
it wasn't live.
If it's called Thug Life, shouldn't he have his gun tilted
Yeah.
sideways?
Probably.
Did the hands ever get?
Nope.
No, it still was an awkward.
This game just sucks. I've never said. I don't think I've ever said this about a game, but this game just sucks.
Yeah, it's that bad.
There's-
It doesn't suck to the. Oh, he's shitting. I mean, he's pooping. Michelle, you didn't give me the warning sounds and signs.
Pacifier.
Well, I mean, is that the sound he makes when he makes a bowel movement? Because I believe it might be. Is that the sound you make? Yep. Because I don't know. If we smell something, then we know for sure. Is that Thug Life, Aiden? Shitting in your pants?
That was Thug Life. And man, I gotta
More
say,
puke. This kid is just fluids and pooping. You puked all over me.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. What are you doing? You doing?
doing?
You got poop.
I barely know you.
Vomit.
And you're shitting in my lap and you're puking on me. Drool.
Oh
yeah.
I think he wants you. Is that another
Is this
thing?
a?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh no, that's a smile. I take it all back. I don't know kids.
I say give him the pacifier.
Give him the pacifier.
Give
That's
him
what
the
I was going to
pacifier.
do when he vomited on me.
Sorry, guys.
I just looked at the monitor and I didn't even see Jeremy. He went in with the background. I just saw Aiden. I was like, oh.
You know what? This would be a perfect time to say your first word, Aiden.
Yeah,
Right,
what's
capture it for all eternity.
Watch
what's
his
it gonna
first
be
word.
like?
Game cat.
It's probably be something more
Maybe he'll
vulgar.
meow.
But like,
Oh my gosh, that'd be so adorable if you
Jay-
meowed.
Jay would love that. I would just clip it out and just show it to him over and over and over again. Yeah, I'd be like, everyone's against you, buddy. All right. So, what are we talking about here? We are talking about the final game. The final game of Thug Life.
Oh.
For it doesn't matter how much you can get Thug Life for. Don't waste
get
your
it.
time. Don't waste your money. I don't know who made this game, but you should be ashamed of yourself.
It didn't go through quality control.
If you're watching, I don't know what to tell you.
But also, this week, we have Pixel Ripped.
Oh, is that a thing?
1989.
Yeah, I should probably have that ready. Here's Pixel Ripped.
Hey.
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't know we were going to get cheers.
Madman Black, thanks for your donation. Congrats on 20K. Mama Cat, your cub is perfect. I know.
Do I get a vote on that?
That looks
You
like
better
a little baby Dr. Doom.
You saw Baby Dr. Doom? Right
That was a baby Dr. Doom?
That's Baby Dr. Doom?
Kind of look like him, right?
Yeah. He looks pretty high.
There we go.
Gabriel, thanks for your donation for Game Cat baby wipes. I'm
Game
starting to
Cat
think we should
baby
bring him more
wipes.
often on the channel.
Apparently. Aiden,
Right?
Aiden makes us more money than we've made in a month.
Wow. What was that sound?
Oh my god. So Pixel Ripped is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So in all fairness, Des reviewed Pixel Ripped for us.
Yes, he did.
And so he's the only one of us that's actually played it to completion.
Yeah.
I didn't have
He
time
said
to play.
he struggled with the boss, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said it
Which
took
I think
him
is a good thing.
Just as long to beat the boss as it did the whole game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that sounds really frustrating. That
I
sounds
know,
frustrating
right?
as hell. So I'm a little concerned about getting to that point because the game is not easy to begin with.
Yeah.
So I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious to see how I struggle through it. See if it remains to be fun the whole time.
Mhm.
This level here, where it's pretty cool, where you actually hold the thing up. You're like using it as like almost a first-person shooter. It's crazy.
I have to correct. I'm sorry.
What's up?
Mad Mrs. in Black gave us the donation.
Oh,
Thank you
nice.
so much.
We do have to apologize.
I do
Michelle's
apologize.
strong point is not reading. It's true.
Mad Men in Black and Mad Mrs. in Black, it looks very similar.
I did the same thing last week.
All right.
Or the week before, whatever. I've done the
Whatever.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, but your only job is to read the comments. Speaking of
Unbelievable.
which.
Oh, there's one.
Tony Davidson, thanks for your donation. For diapers and the 20K subs. Congrats.
Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony Davidson. That's a name I don't see in the comments very often, but we always appreciate your support, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So here's the deal. We need to talk about some games. We need to talk about what you guys have been doing. Like so maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for a little game of should we or shouldn't we.
Where were you put?
Yes. 60 seconds on the
90
clock.
seconds on the
90
clock from the
seconds.
counter, the way that Jeremy.
No, it's Aiden today, the way he does.
Likes it. And we have 90 seconds to tell you what we've been playing or watching, and whether you, the loyal Game Cats, should also be playing or watching.
Who wants to go
Who
first?
would like to go first?
You stand yet? No.
I'll go first.
You go first.
All right,
What have
I
you
will
been
go
playing?
first.
Brian.
On my mark.
Get set.
And
Go.
So what have I been playing? I've been playing quite a few things, obviously. I will say, we already talked about Thug Life. Don't do that. That's just bad. But I want to talk a little bit about Pixel Ripped because something magical happens in Pixel Ripped when you're playing. You forget, like it's that game within a game where you're holding the DualShock 4, but after just like 20 or 30 minutes, you forget that you're holding the DualShock 4, and you start thinking that you're holding that Game Boy.
Yeah.
Right? Because your hands are roughly in the same place, and your thumbs are moving roughly, to what you're doing, and
We're losing them.
and it's just really strange to be sitting in that classroom.
What are you doing?
Holding that Game Boy, being so focused on the Game Boy that when you look up and you see the classroom, you forget that that's not your reality.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the game within a game, and so you forget. It's like this whole Inception thing, where like you forget how many layers deep you are, and you start really being like, shoot, I don't want the teacher to see me play this, right? And you like grab the spitball gun and like you try to distract her and stuff, but it's just it's weird how it tricks your brain, into thinking like it's not like a photorealistic classroom, but because you're holding the DualShock 4, because you're playing that game, when you look up, you're like, no, this is my reality, which is really strange. That's something VR has never really done to me before.
Right.
In terms of like, obviously, I've tried to put things down on a table that didn't
Yeah, it's
exist,
something
or lean on
completely
something,
different.
But this is definitely something completely different.
Right.
Yeah. So highly recommended Pixel Ripped. From what I've played, I've only played the first hour and a half or so at most. I'll definitely be getting back into that. Obviously, there's a review on the channel. Des really, really liked it. He called it a must-have PSVR game.
Definitely liked it.
Metcat got through the first level of Pixel Ripped and only got caught once.
Good for you.
But it was tough, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched some of it, and I was just like, woof, seems intense.
It
Yeah, I
does.
watched the review.
Yeah.
It does. Well, you do get used to it.
Yeah.
It's strange because the first time you play, you're like, I don't know, this is just too much. But by the second or third time, you're like, oh, okay, I totally understand what's going on here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, who's up next?
Jeremy.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyways.
Hold on a second.
Starting the clock.
All right, on your mark.
When is Beat Saber coming out?
When is Beat
Literally
Saber
the worst
coming out?
YouTuber you will ever watch is wondering.
That's his name?
Yes, it is. Literally the worst YouTuber you will ever watch.
It's an excellent question. From what we've been told, 2018 is the only thing we know, and as we keep being told 2018, that window closes by the day.
Right.
Because we're almost in August, September, October, November, December. That's only a 5-month window, and I've been projecting November for a while. I've been saying that this is going to make, if they put Beat Saber 2 Move controllers, a camera, and a VR headset in a box.
Yep.
It's going to sell like crazy over Christmas.
Mhm.
Like it might sell more than the Skyrim bundle because
Really? You think so?
Dude, Beat Saber is killing it on PC.
Really?
Is it really?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a new hot thing, and I think the sooner that Sony gets that out, with they used to be called hyperbolic magnetism.
Right.
And then they just changed their name to like Beat Saber games or Beat Games or something like that. Like they knew what was up. They're like, this is what we do now. All right.
Oh, Beat Saber. Let's see.
What?
The Bear CS Cavern says Beat Saber, according to Sony, is Comic-Con October. Is Sony
There we
at
go.
Comic-Con October?
There we go. So,
All right.
somebody at Comic-Con was talking out of turn.
Yep.
All right, your turn.
My turn.
Oh my god, my arms. Oh, drool. Look at it.
Yeah, no,
Puke
it's like
on your chair.
Don't. That was your responsibility. Keep the puke off the chair. I ask so little of you guys. Is that not true?
Well, of me. Oh my god. More so of me.
I don't ask anything of anybody. So, Jeremy.
Yes.
Speaking of asking so little of you.
Yes.
On your mark.
Get set.
And
go. So I saw all the people's suggestions with the with repairing the PlayStation.
Oh, good.
And don't get good yet because I didn't even have any chance to try anything. I didn't even get to fiddle with it. Fiddle with the PlayStation. Work's been nuts. So anyways, I did watch a movie on the Xbox console that I guess I could speak a little bit about that. I watched a movie. It was a Joaquin Phoenix movie called You Were Never Really Here. Have you heard of this movie? No? I've been wanting to see this movie, and I watched it, and I gotta say, it was quite fucked up. It's basically what I can gather. It's like a hitman, and he's very violent. He's got violent means. Usually a hammer is how he takes care of things. But they don't really delve too much into his back life, but he's fucked up from really quick glimpses of you don't know what, but obviously you kind of gather through it all that it's from his past. And it's kind of one of those snippets of a movie where it's not a day in the life of, but you just see this segment and it's, this ordeal. Basically a senator's underage daughter goes missing, and this guy's got to track her down, and he finds it's involved of like an underage sex ring type of a thing. So, yes, but for underage children, for gross rich adults. So he just takes care of business. So I got to say, was it a should we or shouldn't we? For me, yes, but I don't know if anybody else would truly like it.
Sounds like I'd love it. Yeah, definitely.
And I will get on the PlayStation thing, trying to repair that. It's been crazy. I had ground to make up from taking half the month off from work, basically. So I had.
Yeah, but you're killing it now, right?
Well, I mean, I always do. But yes, I did.
Love the cockiness.
Yeah. Well, it's the one thing I can be cocky about.
Well, it's not your VR gaming.
No, I'm not too good at that.
Do you need to take the persistence home with you?
Ooh, actually, that little demo was pretty sick.
What was this? No, can you remind me what your problem with the PlayStation was? Was it the disc drive?
I'm wondering because no, it can't be because it would do that to downloaded games as well.
Okay.
It would just crash back to the desktop.
Okay.
So I deleted a bunch of things, but I haven't tried the hard reset.
Yeah.
Little boy smelling ripe over here.
Somebody had suggested that I unplug it completely so it kind of really clears the cache out. I want to try that. That worked once for my Xbox One. That happened to my Xbox One, but it was putting lines, not scrapes in the disc, but like disk drive lines.
Ben Stedman, thank you for your donation.
And I restarted it and it worked
Ben.
fine.
We love you.
Thank you, Ben. I'll let Michelle get on with the 90 seconds.
Yeah. On your mark.
He's kicking you.
It's okay. You can kick me all you want, buddy boy. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Start by saying he really needs to be changed because
that's a thing.
Yep, that's totally a thing.
He was pooing on my thigh.
Yeah, apparently he was pooing on your thigh. Sorry about that. So yeah, totally brought a baby to the podcast. Sorry guys. But at least everybody got to see him.
I think they're enjoying his presence.
They seem to be though, so that's okay. I like that. All that I have played, honestly, is more of the persistence.
Good.
Nice.
Nothing else other than that, but it did, like I said earlier, get much scarier for me.
Did you get to the end of the first deck?
I did.
You did.
I did. Yes.
Where they started like using jump scares against you.
They did. Yeah. Right. That was exactly what happened. And then started following me. I don't know what was following.
Oh, were
me.
those the hound
super
things you're
creepy.
talking about? Were those there?
No, that's not. You didn't see the bloodhounds yet.
No, but I
Bloodhound
but
gang.
I don't know. What do you call them? Zombies?
Yeah, the ones with the needles or or whatever, the ones that jump out at you.
They had stuff in their hands. They were coming at me, and then they would run away, like
scurry
away.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, but then I'd go around the corner, and I could like hear that they're following me, and I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah.
I know, it's so creepy.
That is creepy.
Which really means that I freaking loved it so much, and can't wait to finish it. Still haven't finished it yet. I know it's only like 15 hours. I think you said. Something like that.
I think 15 hours was actually a pretty long play. It took me almost 16 hours to beat the game, and it took a lot of people closer to 12. So it took me, and some people are like, oh, I only died like 15 times, and I was like, I died 42 times.
Oh my gosh, no, I've died.
How many times? Yeah.
Like,
oh wait, where does it tally?
I think it maybe.
Because now I'm curious.
I think when you
how many times I've died.
Either when you continue your game or when you end the game. I can't remember when you finish the game. Maybe it tells you then.
Yeah.
But at some, because I only played the game twice. I played it at 2 very, very long periods of time. One was like a 10-hour session, and one was a 7-hour session.
Yeah.
And so I don't even know like how the game works when you like.
See, I've been
load it up
doing
and
like
continue.
2 hours at a time kind of thing. So like a little here and there.
Well, you've got a kid.
I certainly do.
Definitely a should we.
Definitely a should be 100%. Yep.
So here's something we haven't been doing for a while. I want to make sure that like we value our Patreon supporters so much.
Oh, big time.
Right? You go to patreon.com/withoutparolegames and give us $1 or more every single month. It's a subscription based thing. You give us $1, it'll just take $1 out of your account every single month. We would love it if we could get some more Patreon support. We lost a lot of Patreon support, and I got to say I feel really, really bad because it's been almost 2 months since we've even like showed the Patreon scroll, right?
Yep, true.
And so I spent some time this morning making that work again.
You know who I haven't seen in a while? Nansa. Has he been around?
I haven't seen Non-Sagacious in a while.
Yeah.
There's a lot of game cats that like I feel like jumped ship when the Gamescast
took the hiatus.
Changed.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that everybody is hold on a second. I can't. Why can't I find?
Sim, hello from Ireland. Now let's get drinking. Hi from Ireland. I love that. Everybody's watching. All over.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
I still can't even comprehend that. It's crazy to me.
It is. I know, it's weird. Yeah.
So
it is.
So Michelle, who do we want to thank?
Who do we want to thank?
Yeah, who do we want to thank?
Our loyal Patreon.
And where are they?
Oh, did we do it now?
Hey,
yes.
Look at that. These are
Look
these
at
down
you.
here.
You did it.
These are our loyal Patreon supporters. And like I said, I feel real bad because obviously we want you guys are the ones keeping the channel running. You guys are the ones making our dreams happen. We cannot do this without you. There is so much work involved in getting this channel together. It's like 60, 70 hours a week just me sitting here in front of a computer on my PlayStation VR, capturing footage, writing, editing, doing the whole thing.
Yep.
And the only way we can do that is with your continued support. So go to patreon.com/withoutparolegames for just $1 or more every month. Jeremy, what does that get you?
Well,
a baby.
Yay!
I promise it does not get you a baby. Although, if you're willing to give them up,
no.
That's a bigger donation than $1, right?
I think $1 works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pump these things out like crazy.
True, that is true. They don't cost anything to make.
I don't know. You get extra at home. Extras.
So for that $1 or more a month, they can mosey on over to patreon.com/withoutparole games, and they have access to these little episodic shows where each of them assumes the role of host, and for never 2 minutes, but some length of time.
So they've been closer to 15 to 20 minutes
15 to 20 minutes.
Me and Des just sit around and have conversations.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this last one we did, this last Litterbox episode, might have been the best Litterbox episode of all time.
Wow.
It was 20 minutes of him and I exchanging stories and just hanging out and having fun.
Yeah.
I love you, Game Cats. I'm gonna walk over here now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he needs to get changed.
Okay.
Like bad.
You can get out okay? Okay, this is a tight squeeze. There's a very limited amount of space over here.
Sorry, guys.
So basically, guys, if you give us $1 or more, right now on Patreon, there are 65 episodes of the
Is there
Litterbox.
that many now?
65. So if you just can't get enough PSVR without parole,
Games.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's there is a ton more content waiting for you over on Patreon. A lot of times it's just one of us sitting in front of the camera talking about something random, sometimes game related, sometimes not.
Yep.
And then more recently, it's been me and Des talking about video games. So it has been very much game related.
Nice.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I think we're going to keep that up because they are more fun to do. They're more fun to watch.
Yeah.
And if I can ever get you for more than an hour a week, you and I can do one of those too.
Yeah, on a Thursday night,
Yeah,
Friday night,
whenever you're available,
Saturday
just
night.
let me know
Those are
you're
good.
coming over and we'll do it.
All right, sweet.
So because this is kind of our viewer takeover section,
yeah,
I think we should read some viewer takeover questions.
Let's do it.
All right, first up is Josh Burns. He wrote this on PSVR Gamescast Live. I'd like to start bringing back the segments.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring back theater.
Yeah.
I'd like to bring back viewer takeover.
Yeah.
Just because we're doing this all in an hour format doesn't mean we can't do all the episodes all together.
Yeah.
People miss that.
Well, we're
I
working
miss
on
that.
it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, the Patreon scroll down below, like we're slowly bringing back parts of the show week by week.
Yeah.
Right? Eventually we'll get there.
Yeah.
This Patreon scroll took forever.
Yeah.
So Toby, no, that's not it. Josh Burns on PSVR Gamescast Live wrote #viewer takeover. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
With already having a significantly smaller audience than flat games, do you think VR games will usually having a lower price point makes it less worth it for big AAA companies to put a lot of money into big AAA games built for VR, rather than like Resident Evil or Skyrim, where they have a flat version as well?
Yeah.
He mentioned Skyrim, but Skyrim, that's a whole separate game. It's not just hey, here's your VR. You bought the game once. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he touches on something. What are your thoughts on that?
I think he's totally right. For these big companies that do these AAA titles to then venture onto, VR, where it's so small of a, I mean, God, there's more people playing Vita still. It's not
still
a big
play Vita.
Yeah.
I love my Vita.
It's not a big audience, so their eyes aren't on it. You know what I mean? It's like when you go hunting and seeing the big huge buck there, and there's a teeny little rabbit. It's like, what are you going to shoot for? You're going to get more meat out of the deer.
Yeah, independent developers, I feel like just like the Vita.
Yeah.
Independent studios will get more attention on something like the Vita.
Yeah.
Because there's so few games coming out for it now, and just like PSVR, it's like everybody's like scooping up all the new games.
Yeah.
So independent studios are probably killing it right now on both of those platforms.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like somebody like Capcom, they probably lost money on their Resident Evil 7 port.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think that Josh Burns is totally onto something.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of money to be made unless you didn't spend a lot of money on your game to begin with.
Well, it's like it seems like the VR is get like its own ecosystem in a sense, where here it is. Yeah. It doesn't have a large audience, so what does it do? These little independent studios can start making games to gain notice, and then make a bigger and better game. And the PlayStation, hopefully, through these little things, will also go bigger and better as technology progresses. It's just a slow burn.
It's interesting too, because I'd like to actually Diz the Game Cat. Thank you for your generous donation, sir.
Thank you.
He writes what's the word on Electronauts? So Electronauts, I've had a review key for Electronauts.
Okay.
I actually mistakenly added it to PSVR this week.
Okay.
Because I thought it was coming out this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming out this week. In fact, we think it's coming out possibly next week.
Okay.
But I don't know if Servios has put an official release date out there. So we're waiting to hear. But the word is that I've spent like 3 or 4 hours with Electronauts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a review right now, and what I can tell you is absolutely nothing, because the embargo on that information isn't up for another hour. So unfortunately, right now I can't talk about it. But I am working on a review, and I'll probably have the review up by tomorrow. Okay. And then so you'll have a full week to decide if that's something you want to buy or not.
Sweet.
Very interesting, I'll say that. Like Servios, so the reason I bring it up, other than Diz the Game Cat asking, is because Servios is a VR company.
Yeah.
They put out raw data. They're bringing us Creed, the boxing game.
Yep.
They also gave us Sprint Vector. They're a VR company.
And they make some decent ones.
They make really good games.
Yeah.
So there must be a market. These are like, I don't want to call them AAA games, but they're damn close.
For VR, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously they wouldn't be still making VR games if there was no money in it.
True.
So these games must be selling pretty well.
Yeah. Well, it goes to show you make a quality game, you put in the time, and it's got a unique concept.
Do you want to hop back in front of the camera just to say bye to everybody? Mama Cat's taking off, everyone.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. Woo. Squeezing through.
You don't have to come all the way over here. I was going to say
throw his head in throw the kid's head in front of the camera.
Oh.
Goodbye, guys.
That's as close up as we got of it in the whole time.
Goodbye, Aiden.
That's actually adorable. You should see what we've seen right now.
Ciao.
Yeah. All right. Good. I'm glad it worked out. I'm sorry I'm leaving early.
Do you
guys.
think if Tinkerbell sprinkled him with fairy dust, he would he would have to fly really low to the ground because he's such a big bouncing baby boy? Yeah.
He'd just be like.
He'd be like, you know, they're like, we need to toss some things from the plane so it can lift up higher.
You should write short stories or something. Seriously.
Why? Because I'm short, Michelle. Bye bye.
Yes, because you're short.
We'll see ya.
Hey, thank you so much, Mama Cat, for showing up today. With a kid. She called me and she was like, "Hey, I've got the kid. I can either come with the kid or not come at all." And I was like, "Come with the kid."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got very close today myself to having my children be sitting on that couch. Yeah. I can't wait till they're back at school.
Can your kids watch that kid?
That
can't be a thing for an hour.
They're a little
in the other room.
Well, you know why?
I'm just asking, man. I don't have a kid. I don't know about these things.
He requires to be held.
Okay.
He's not mobile yet.
Yeah.
I don't know these things. I just smile and nod.
Just started letting Seamus hold him.
Oh.
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, Mama Cat's getting out of here. We got to get on with the show here.
Let's do it.
What else do we have for viewer takeover? Man, that Patreon scroll just keeps going, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, hey, there's Gabriel.
Hello.
Hey. We saw. I didn't know what Gabriel looked like until the 20K intro video.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Well, Mikey was. I mean, we knew what he looked like from his teeny little profile photo, which looks like he had rabbit ears, and pretty much looks exactly like I thought.
Who, Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen a video of Mikey before. I can't remember where though.
Well, it was the.
You're talking about the Spark introduction?
Yeah.
Well, that was different.
Yeah, it looked just like him.
It did look just like him, actually. Let's see. Toby the Game Cart.
Hey.
You wouldn't know who Toby the Game Cart is, but I'll tell you who he is. It's Hotcakes. He keeps changing his goddamn name.
Is it?
Yeah. It's so on the Res Infinite review discussion, he wrote, "Combed double U-T fuck. You almost look like a normal human being." It is strange. Like my hair is like I don't know what's going on. I just keep shaving the sides and letting the top grow.
Yeah.
And so it does look like when I push it all off to the side that it's combed, but really it's just me going. And it's just like it's like you look like a normal human being. And I was like, it's weird. As the hair gets longer, it looks more normal.
More normal.
Yeah. I don't know. The mohawk thing doesn't seem to be working. The bald spot keeps showing through. So I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore.
No.
I don't know. It's gonna keep growing it until it just fucking like covers my whole face, I guess. Somebody was like, "You're too old for that haircut," and I was like, "Block."
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Like, it's none of your business how old I am or if I'm too old for this haircut, because I will keep rocking this haircut until I die.
True.
Or until I get bored of it. One or the other.
Until it falls out. Getting old.
It's all gonna fall out soon. Here, why don't you read that one?
All right.
I gotta look into the chat.
All right. M. Eisner from Detached PSVR review. Only thing detached was from my money. ... There is a comfort setting / no option on a dark circle that narrows field when turn head. Right toggle PS4. Very frustrating. I just stopped playing the game. Thanks, Sony. Out of the money. Enjoy. Sony and Eisner may write back, but no recourse. So, some trust fund kid got sick, sued Sony, so now we all suffer? Hey, Sony, class action suit on not telling us that we bought the game, so is ours is preferable? If this doesn't make sense, it's not my fault. No fine print. Research shows in all Europe, U.S. market, but now notice when buy! ! Also, really strange, no fault to vlogs, but every review doesn't have this. Is because alpha /test / got for free version ? Very crooked.
I love that
Why
you're not
not
even.
buy
I love
again?
that you're not even trying to make sense of this. You're just reading it word by word and like.
Yeah,
the
words are coming.
What M. Eisner is asking. He's saying.
Please tell me.
He's saying first of all.
Yeah.
Detached.
Yeah.
He's like, there's a comfort mode setting that you can't turn off.
Okay.
He goes, why isn't anyone talking about this? He goes, somebody probably sued Sony because they got sick in VR, and now everyone suffers.
Yeah.
You can turn it off.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, the comfort setting is just called Eagle Eye instead of Comfort Zone or something.
Okay.
And all you have to do is take it from 100 and drop it down to 0, so that comfort setting can be turned off. Also, he's asking why are we not talking about these things is it because we got the game for free.
I see.
I know a lot of PSVR YouTubers got this game for free. Somehow we didn't. Even though it says it in the review, that was left up on accident because I assumed the review key was coming.
Okay.
I paid $25 for Detached, and whether or not I paid for a game never ever affects my review.
No, never.
Why would I compromise my values or my ethics or my opinion? I'm trying to build a YouTube channel here.
Yep.
Why would I ever compromise anything for like a free $25 game?
I know.
Seriously? The only thing that review keys are good for isn't to save money. It helps, but they're good so you can spend time with the game before it comes out.
Yeah.
So you can have a review ready for launch.
So people,
obviously,
boom.
Yeah.
you
Obviously,
watch.
my review was not ready for launch because I had to buy it the day it came out.
Yeah.
So you can assume that like we got it for free and that we gave it a little more leeway than it deserved. But I think my review is pretty critical. And if you check out Dave Station VR's review, it's almost identical.
Yeah.
And I think, Dave, did you get yours for free? I don't know. I've been trying to keep an eye on the chat. It's so tough.
Yeah, I can do it on my cell.
God Cannon is reiterating what I'm saying, that you can turn off the comfort settings. Eagle Eye. What else we got here? More viewer takeover questions. Holy crap!
Yeah, there's quite a few.
That Patreon support just keeps rolling in.
Well, look, we're live right now.
Without Parole Games, we are live. Holy crap! Hollywood 1651 wrote on PSVR this week. He wrote Tetris Effect seemed like a wasted opportunity of VR and motion controls. When I first heard Tetris in PSVR, I thought Tumble plus Tetris would be amazing. Hopefully that's what it was like. Grab the pieces with your hand, turn them the way you want, pull the trigger to drop. Instead, it looks like 3D Tetris with dynamic backgrounds and controls from about 3 decades ago. What are your thoughts on Tetris Effect?
I've never like the whole Tetris Effect where people see the moving shapes and blah 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 when they're not playing.
That's what the game name is based on.
Yeah.
But what do you think of the PSVR version of Tetris that's coming called Tetris Effect?
I'm very intrigued by it. I think it could be.
What if it's just Tetris but with cool special effects?
I mean, I truly believe that's what it is. But so what? Tetris has been around for how fucking long? It still makes money.
Yeah.
It still exists in one form or another. Why not in VR? And why not try? Because VR kind of can rejuvenate, spent things in a sense, where you can take a normal racing game like Wipeout, and then you can just revitalize and make it something completely new. So I'm surprised somebody waited this long to take Tetris and put it into VR in a sense, because it's been done and it's tried and true. People love it, so why not try it in VR? I think it'd be
as Des and I talked about on Why We Love PSVR this week. We were talking about Res Infinite.
Okay.
And it's Tetsuya Mizuguchi, the same guy behind Res Infinite as the guy who's bringing Tetris Effect to PSVR.
Okay.
They've been working on this for like 6 years.
That long?
Yeah, for like the conceptual stage started like 6 years ago.
Jeez, what VR was around 6 years back?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they're probably saying, "Hey, let's make a game together," because it's like him and the guy that like owns Tetris.
Okay.
And they're like, "Let's do this." And I think it's probably in the conceptual stages for a very long time.
Okay.
So I mean, you would think Tetris Effect could have been a launch title, like no questions asked, very easy. But I think we're actually in for something special. I think if you discount Tetris Effect before you actually try it, I don't know, you might be missing out on something special. Let's see. We also got Paul Lomax writing on PSVR this week. He wrote regarding Beat Saber, as a fan of the old Harmonix game's frequency and amplitude, I've been salivating over this title for way too long. Now, we talked a little bit about Beat Saber at the beginning of the show.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on Beat Saber? Does it look like something that you're interested in playing?
No. Rhythm music games were never my thing. I never was big into Guitar Hero or what was the other one? Rock Band.
Yeah.
Any of those, just because, and maybe it's only because I had played drums, and then I wanted to try, Rock Band, Guitar Hero, whatever the hell it was, and I felt it was just so damn rigid. And I understand it's Simon Says, and I guess I didn't try it at the right point in my life. I think I was overly critical, and I'm like, this isn't like drumming, and I had my head just thinking it was supposed to mimic it, not be a game, fun, banging around. I don't know. I think Beat Saber, if it's killing it that much, I mean, in these rhythm games, some of them have been very fun on VR. I would say, just like Tetris, where it might be something that wasn't too interesting to me before, might be pretty sick now.
Here's what I'm going to say. As a drummer,
yeah,
how do you feel about playing drums with lightsabers?
I mean,
because that's kind of what this is all about.
I'd kill my kid. Be like, my Tom.
It's worth.
Yeah,
worth the risk.
Oh, I would slice. Didn't we discuss once what would you slice with a lightsaber?
Oh yeah, that was a topic a long time ago.
I chose a whale's belly.
You did say that.
Yeah.
But this is, I think this is going to revitalize the music rhythm genre because it's something we haven't done before. It's like, hey, here's these, like kind of augmented reality like lightsabers.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to play a game with lightsabers.
Yeah.
And it's simple. It's like, you have to hit the squares in the proper direction to the beat, to the rhythm.
Yeah.
And I think it's got an addictive quality to it. Well, it looks impossible.
Yeah, it does look difficult.
And I think the more you play it, I think you become really good, and like you feel almost like a Jedi because like you're like, wow, I'm killing it in terms of like being able to do this in rhythm and also in the correct direction, and you probably look like a total badass while you do it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Too actually thinking of that. You know how like Rock Band, they try to do this, like you're on a flat screen and you see the audience and they're trying to make you or is that the new Guitar Hero? I forget. But they're trying to make you like you're on stage and with the band. But yeah, you're right. If you think about it, they could put you in the game, with this VR and looking around the bands all around you in the crowd.
Yeah.
If they did it in that sense where this might be a good
That's what I wanted from
Harmonix or somebody to see that. Oh, we could do this Rock Band, the Guitar Hero in VR.
That's what I wanted from the new Guitar Hero. I wanted to be in VR. I was like, oh, yeah, let me show me the crowd, like, and let them react to me. Let me feel like I'm on stage. Give me that same plastic.
The all new peripherals. You could do it again.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
But like with the little motion control, so that like you look down and like your guitar is moving.
Yeah.
Let me use the aim controller. I don't know.
Or a whole new, just re-release the guitar. Maybe some attachment to the dongles of the old ones, or you could reuse them.
And the feeling of being on stage, I think, would be incredible.
That would, and then 4 players. One the drummer. Oh, we're on to something.
We did. We actually did a viewer takeover a long time ago. Why isn't Rock Band in VR?
That is, yeah.
I remember the thumbnail to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I want to say before we take off, I want to say that this 20,000 subscriber milestone that we hit has been monumental.
It's insane.
We don't want to make it seem like we're taking it for granted because we are absolutely not. I think there's no way we could take this for granted. Like,
no.
We never thought, however long ago, that we would be here.
Right.
And I want to point out something. Like if you're a new YouTuber or if you're like how come how do I get more subscribers? The first video Without Parole ever put up was January 20th, 2015.
Oh, for real?
3.5 years ago. It has taken us 3.5 years to get 20,000 subscribers. This has been a long haul.
Jeez.
Right?
Yeah.
So you look at somebody like Polish Paul, who's been around for like 8 months, already got 5,000. I'm like, what?
Wow.
How did you do that?
Yeah, really.
Right? And so like for us, this has been a long haul. Like I'm very, very envious of anyone who's going, who's building faster than this.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for all of your support.
Yeah, thank you.
Through the years, a lot of people have been with us. Not quite from the beginning, but pretty damn close.
A lot of them have been there for a couple of years. The names have been very familiar.
Yep. And as we approach the 2-year mark of PlayStation VR, we're going to see a lot more people who have been with us for a long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Most people's 2-year anniversary of hanging out with us on the channel will be coming up very, very soon.
It's very true.
So that's it, man. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Episode 1 of Gaming Without Parole, by the way, that we put up 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
It still only has 426 views.
Really?
Yeah. And it's pretty bad. It's awful. Don't even bother. Don't waste your time. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Thank you for being there with us through the years.
Yeah.
And helping us get to this milestone. I can't wait for the next one. I just like what is this going to turn into?
I know.
We never thought this was going to be a thing.
No. It took 10,000, 5,000. Remember when it was like 98 or 100, subscribers? It was like, we had 100, and shit, then 1,000 and 20,000.
Yeah.
20,000.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to you.
And congratulations not congratulations to you. Thank you for being part of our lives. Like, we really do fucking love each and every one of you.
Yep.
Make sure you hit us up, patreon.com/withoutparolegames, and give us $1 or more a month. That's my final Patreon plea of the day.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the channel. I'm probably gonna do a Peacefall Let's Play.
Okay.
Live stream. So hang out with me again. I need a little more coffee. I need a little more relaxation. So that'll happen within an hour or so. And as we leave, I want to bring back up the
Oh, the 20,000.
Yeah, 20,000. So, guys, thank you again. Here is John Riggs, and then Faulty Muppet, and then everyone else wishing us well on our 20,000. We love you all.
Thank you. See you next week.
That's not it at all.
Nope.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I wonder, can you tell how many people have unsubscribed?
Yeah.
You got John Riggs here, congratulating 20,000 subscribers to the PSVR Without Parole channel. That is a lot. That is a lot. I mean, that's like back when you first started YouTube and you get 100 subscribers. You have to 200 subscribers, then 500, then 1,000 subscribers. Holy moly. 20,000 subscribers. That's like, to put it in perspective, that's like if you took the Quickens Loan Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Cavaliers play, and every single one of those seats was filled. You have more subscribers than that. All right, that's how big that is. So congratulations. It's certainly one of the best channels for PSVR content as far as I'm concerned on YouTube. It's one of the channels I always watch out for. I love your reviews. I love that they're just quick and concise and to the point and easily digestible without a bunch of just other stuff thrown in there. Just like, here's your review, here's the video. Love popping in on the streams when I get a chance too. So again, congratulations. I'll leave you to it, and looking forward to more content coming up. Congrats, buddy.
You know, without parole, just hit 20K. Oh yeah, they deserve it, cause they've been making great videos every day.
Hey guys, this is Jay Dow.
This is Gamecast Dr. Doom.
Hi, this is Gabriel.
Hey, this is Met Club.
I'm Madman in Black, the Gamecast.
Hey guys, it's your boy Lewis Knight.
GC here.
Congrats to you guys at Without Parole for 20,000 subs.
Congratulations on 20,000 subscribers without parole.
Congratulations on 20K subscribers.
Congratulations on reaching 20K, Brian.
Congrats, 20,000 subs. That's awesome. You already knew it was a matter of time. Congratulations to Without Parole Games for hitting 20,000 subs. You guys are awesome.
Congrats on 20,000 subscribers.
You guys truly deserve each and every single one.
And what I like most about your channel is the level of work you put into it, and you do it with such passion. It's fun to watch.
I love everything. The live shows, the game chat, the discussions between Desra and Brian on why we love.
But they've gone and done something really special, which is create one of the best gaming communities I've ever been a part of. And of course, I'm talking about the Game Cats.
What I love the most is the community. Keep up the good work, guys.
Thanks for making the VR community such a positive place.
Not only is it the greatest community, but it's also the closest family.
I just really appreciate everything you guys do. Keep up the great work.
Much love from me and Beat.
And may all your realities be virtual. I don't know what that means.
This is Game Station VR, just singing a song for them. And my friend came in with rum, and I'm gonna drink it. Alright, see you later.
Rawr!